What's up, everyone? JD here. Welcome to another round of pickups. This is just mostly the fillers stuff. I say filler, but it's actually more so the leftovers. As for not only the Sega set, but also some other Sega games. I've actually been trying to collect for every Sega system as a way because I'm actually surprisingly really enjoying any collecting for Sega. So let's not waste any more time. Let's just jump straight to it. I got some. We're gonna start with the Game Gear. I actually picked up a few Game Gear. I mean, I want to get this out the way. With the exception of one item, these are all Sega for Sega consoles. So no Nintendo, no PlayStation, and definitely no Xbox. Thank God. But this is all Sega. So Sega. So I hope I did that right. I think I did. But anyway, let's start with some Game Gear. We got these are all Woos. We got Major Pros, baseball, Madden 95, common as fuck game. Columns, which I actually used to have this one, so that's cool. And then, so what? Not $5 game for once, so kind of pricey for the game, but I got it. Dynamite Heady, very cool. Also on the Genesis, need to get the Genesis one, it's so very cool. So now we got some, speaking of Genesis, actually before that, I know I say Sega, this is all Sega. Game wise, it's all Sega. I do have one Thomas DVD. And you guys know, while I'm also getting a Sega game, I'm also trying to get every Thomas DVD. I actually did pick up one to show you guys. I actually got this one recently. This is one I actually used to have, so we're excited to get this one off my list. It's Make Someone Happy and Other Thomas Adventures. Funny, what's actually funny about this one? I just got this one, and I'm actually coming up to season 5, and I'm actually getting really close to watching 2 of the episodes that are on this DVD, which is Happily Ever After, and A Big Surprise for Percy. I'm really looking forward to watching because I really enjoyed that episode as a kid. So it's actually been really fun to watch that episode again. But yeah, really happy to get this one. This is actually one. Even that little fun fact, this is actually one of the very first of the Anchor releases to have, and at least in DVDs in this, one of the very first DVDs in the States to have the style that everybody knows and love. Technically, there were some DVDs. This was early on VHS, but on DVDs, this was the first time that we saw this style. I mean, obviously, the first Thomas DVD was Thomas and the Magic Railroad, aka that movie that everybody loves. Yay. Everybody adores. And then there was Best of Thomas. But this was the third DVD to come out, and this was actually the first to use this style, which is really cool. I didn't even know that till now, so it's really cool. And it's good to actually had it as a kid. So I definitely will have to definitely will have to make someone happy. This is my closest friend that I care about. Anyway, continuing on. Now let's get to the Genesis games. And so we got 6 Genesis games. So I actually have one more that's coming in the mail very soon. But I'm actually gonna save that for the next pickup video mostly because of the design stuff here that I have to show you. So we got NHL PA Hockey, 93, sports game, and NHL All Star Hockey with the cardboard box. Believe it or not, I actually got these 2 games for under market value. This was like $4 and this was $5, but there's actually really they're actually complete box. So extended by the complete box and really good shit. It's actually really definitely under half off, which is really good because nobody wants to buy them for $10. I'm getting them for $5. It's definitely good. We also got this is a game I never even heard of. I never even heard of this game until now, and I've never seen this game in the wild. So it's really cool. I found it. Unfortunately, it's not in the best shape, but hey, it's a game I've never seen. It's if I can read this one. M1 Abrams Battletech Simulator Series, or Abrams Battletech. Never. This is a game I'm never gonna play, but unfortunately, this is not in the best shape. The spine is actually kind of on the opposite side. Very unfortunate. So I'm gonna need this, and not to mention this part of the art is cut out. So as you can see right here. So I know that you can see what, but I'm gonna have to upgrade this, unfortunately. One of the best Genesis games ever made, if not the best Sonic game. Maybe not the best, Sonic 2 would be the best, but this is one of the best. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Actually, I got Sonic the Hedgehog 1, but I was very glad to get this one. And actually, for the first time, it's complete in box. which is awesome because when I had this game, I actually had it without the manual. This is with the manual now, so it's very awesome to finally get this one fully complete. And then we got Team USA basketball. Okay, this one has a little bit of a story. So I found this game. I have never run across it. I've never been able to find it for a reasonable price. This game was actually kind of interesting. This game, actually with this game, there was actually a Wizards game, a Harmon Wizards game at FMCC that happened on Wednesday. I did not want to go because obviously I am not into sports. So knowing that there was a Wizards game, I was like, oh shit, there was a Wizards game. So, and this is actually like a $20 game. So which is weird because it's a sports game on Genesis, but because of the history behind this being a $20 game and the fact that it was a Wizards game, I had to pick this up as soon as I can. I'm definitely gonna make one of the counselors at FMCC. Actually, probably make Jeremy laugh, honestly. Hey, Jeremy, if you're watching this, I have Team USA basketball, which is basically the Harlem Wizards, but on Genesis. It's kind of cool. But anyway, yeah, pretty cool. I want to pick that up. And the other Genesis game I picked up was just actually a really cool game. It's Quack Shot. Really excited to get this. I've actually been wanting to play this one for a while. So it's actually really cool to get this one. I actually saw gameplay this a while ago. So I was like, oh, I definitely gotta get this. It's definitely not like DuckTales on the NES, which is a great game. But this is because that one you play as Scrooge McDuck. This one you play as Donald Duck, his Scrooge McDuck's nephew. But still really cool. Very good. Got to get this. And I still want to pick up a Castle Evolution, which is still on my wish list. Yes. Anyway, we got a few more. We actually got some Sega messages. Actually, I just realized I couldn't do it in the right order, but they are not. So I put it in the right order. There we go. Now they're in the right order. I'm actually gonna move this up, but I'll make someone happy. I'll fix it later. Anyway, we got a few Master System games. These are all mostly common. It's nothing too crazy. Again, like I said earlier, majority of these games are leftovers. So this is pretty much the leftovers post. I don't have some more stuff coming in. That'll be coming in the mail soon. But for now, these are all leftovers. Especially mostly some cheaper titles. So there's not a lot of more special titles. But again, I am trying to build a Sega collection, so I kind of have to get those when I can. So we got Hang On and Safari Hunt. This actually has a little history behind it. This was actually the very first launch title for this, and also the only launch title for the Sega Master System. What's actually interesting, this was also the very first launch title and only launch title for the very first Sega console, which is the Master System, at least in the US. So it's actually kind of interesting. This was the very first Sega game released for a Sega console in North America, which is kind of cool. A lot of people don't know that, I even know because it's got the laws, which is kind of cool. And we got Monopoly, Outrun, awesome arcade game. Really excited to play. Really wanted to play this. I just want to get the Genesis one because I'm probably not gonna play this version. I'll play the Genesis one, but still really cool. And might be able to compare. And pretty this one's a pretty uncommon one. Not a rare one, but definitely not super rare, but not super common either. It's Quartet. All these horror games I picked up. I got these from the Game Guys, which is really cool. You can see all of these four right here. It's really cool. Never done that, so we might have to do that again. All right, now let's get to the really good stuff. Let's finally get to my favorite of the bunch, the Sega Saturn. Now you guys know, I actually picked up way more. I actually had more Sega Saturns to show, but unfortunately, I actually only have 8 to show today because I actually had 4 more that I would have added to the collection, but unfortunately, they were actually case cracked. They weren't in the best shape. I was like, you know what? I need some resale material, and those games happen to be not in the best shape, so I'm going to use them as resale material, which I'm glad I did because I got them all unboxed with hectares, and I'm able to ship them. So, which actually I'll ship them next week. But actually, what I actually did is I actually sold them and used the money to get an oncoming Genesis game, which I'm not gonna say what it is. You'll see it on Instagram when it comes. Actually, it's coming in the mail tomorrow. Oh, but it's actually a pretty uncommon one. So it's actually reached out to get that one in my collection. But in the meanwhile, um, we got some Sega Saturn games. So we got, and actually the last one I want to give here a shout out. But we'll get to those. I got two shout outs to give. The first four Sega Saturn games, I went to the four that I got bit attention to resale. I got these four from Retro Shadow. So Retro Shadow watching this. Thank you very much, brother. I really appreciate the hookup on these. We actually worked out a trade. I actually traded Wunar, which again I would have been with Sega because I wasn't even going for Sega at the time. I was going with Sega Saturn, but I decided on full Sega. So I gotta get Wunar back. But meanwhile, we got Frank Sinatra, Big Hurt Baseball. Yes, I know it's Frank Thomas, but I'm calling him Frank Sinatra because Frank Sinatra plays baseball. I guess I don't know. No, seriously, I love Frank Sinatra. I really do. We got NASCAR '98. Again, common game. Feet F1 Challenge. Which actually with this one you can create your own racetrack, which is weird. I think you can. This one, I think it says F1 the images. It's actually the middle image right there, third one. That one's gonna be giving me that vibe. And Daytona, USA. That theme song is amazing. And of course, I have to sing it. I wish I can actually play I kind of wish I could actually play the theme song, but actually I might have to. If I can get this video out, if I can wait to get this video out, I can actually get someone to edit that theme song for me. That'd be kind of cool, but I don't think I can, so I'm just gonna say it. But amazing game. I want to get the championship edition, not the network edition. That one's extremely. That's like $1,000. I don't care for that. Anyway, let's get to our final games for today. And these games, I just wanna. I have to give a huge shout out and to my good friend. He hooked me up on this one, Saturn Steve. So what actually happened is I actually asked him if he had any Saturn games for sale. He told me he had a few. And which one of them he had to do me at 5 games. The only thing is I owe him like $15, which I will pay him, but these games, oh my god, these are in beautiful shape. And again, I cannot say a huge thank you to Saturn Steve. Which I'll definitely make his YouTube in the description down below. Please check out his channel. He is one of the freaking best and most funniest collectors / YouTubers on the freaking planet. He also needs more subs. So he also is under 1,000. So again, I want to give a huge shout out to him. He's a good friend of mine, and he's just one of the best freaking guys in general. So again, these last 4 games, huge shout out to him. He hooked me up really big on this. So we got Clockwork Knight, which I also got this game from Retro Shadow, but I'm keeping the one I got from Saturday because this is in mint, fantastic condition. We got Scud, the Disposable Assassin, which is amazing game. Actually, I didn't even know what this game was. I actually checked out gameplay footage. I kind of thought this was a one gun. Actually, I kind of thought this was a white gun shooter, but this is actually a run and gun, which is kind of effective, man, which is really cool. And the last 2 games, these are the grails for the video today. I never even thought I'd get these. And again, he hooked me up big on these. We got a stall, and this is in mint condition. I'm actually scared to even open this because of how mint this is. But fantastic game. I'm actually really wanting to check out. Actually, I might check out gameplay footage in the video. It's crazy. Okay, and finally the big one. I'm so glad I have this. This is really crazy. I never even thought. And again, I gotta give a huge shout out to my good Sensei with this. He hooked me up on this, which is absolutely crazy. I'm so freaking glad to get this. Without further ado, I give you guys Street Fighter Collection. Again, huge shout out to Sensei. He hooked me up on this. I actually wanted that Steve with. That was actually really close. I had to pass on that, but really glad I got this. I never even thought I would own this. So yeah, here. And quick apologies for this. Sorry for that. That was my alarm. Man, yes, I'm really tired. But that being said, that's gonna be it for this pick video. Again, huge shout out to freaking Retro shout out for and of course my good friend Saturn Steve for the Saturn Games, and it's really awesome collectors. If you have not followed them on Instagram and of course and Saturn Steve on YouTube, please follow them. Give them a subscribe to Saturn Steve and of course follow them on Instagram. They're really awesome people. I worked with Retro Shadow way in the past, and of course Saturn Steve was an amazing YouTuber. So I just cannot say enough good things about him. But yeah, of course, Saturn Steve, amazing game, and so amazing game. Really excited to have this. Actually, really cool. I got this. So I'll link the notes in the description down below. That being said, I'm trading my message. Keep it, guys, and have a great day. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Oh wait, I forgot something. In honor of Saturn Steve's video. Yeah, I'll keep grinning. Alright. That was a bad one, but I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.